let's go into your creative process for someone who may not know you as an artist. Take us into when you go into the studio, the music you try to create. What does that look like?
All different sorts of things, to be honest. It all depends what's going on, right? Like you said, I've been doing this for a while, so much so that I didn't even realize that it's been so long. Man, I've had the sessions in the closet, you know what I mean? It's in the booth. It's not a booth, it's a closet, and the clothes are the, you know. I've been in the sessions where it's, you know, the most expensive studios, and I've written songs where my friend just pulled out a guitar and we just hit the vibe. Where like Nas is playing and we're in City Island, and all of a sudden it's like, dang, that's dope. And then you bring that into the studio. I don't know. My process is literally living. Like I had to stop trying to do this thing. Like I don't know. I guess you become an artist and you start getting interviewed, and maybe you want to start making up stuff to sound interesting. Mm-hmm. It's like, for me, it's already interesting. This life is dope, you know, and mad different predicaments bring about mad different sounds. And so that is my music, right? I had somebody the other day that was like, you have like all these genres, you do all these things. And I was just like, you just create, and like, you never know who you're in the room with. If I was to cook a dish with an Indian versus an Italian versus, we're just creating the dishes that naturally can come from us. So yeah, I don't know if that answered it.
No, it did. Where does that boldness come from, though? Because I think that is something special about you. You have always came out the gate. You're never going to let anybody put you in a box. To your point, you're going to create the music that you feel God told you to create. Where does that boldness come from?
I don't know if I didn't have the boldness before. I remember there was a record that I said no to for a while, but I didn't just say no. Like I did the maybe potentially I don't really like it, but and after that, although God has done his thing with that record, I've learned, like, yo, you're allowed to mean no. Like the same way, like when I was a kid, my dad taught me real early on. He said, yo, you could say in the name of Jesus all you want. He said, unless you know who you talking about, a demon ain't going nowhere. Recently, I said I could say no all I want. Unless I know what I'm talking about and mean it, it don't mean nothing. So now, it means something. Like, I'm determined to make sure that it means something. I don't like that, I don't want that, I'm not doing it. It don't matter. Or I love that a lot, let's do this. I don't see the vision. Yeah, but I do, please. You know, fight for what God has really said. I was a kid, you know what I mean, I'm still relatively a kid, but I was a kid that had no idea that you could get signed as a Christian artist, and you could, and like, to a major label. Like, I just didn't know these things were possible, and it was happening, and you get excited, and so you just kind of buckle up, and you're like, no, but it's like, you're on the ride, girl, like, and now, I look at the ride, and I'm like, safety precautions don't look right, I ain't getting on, because I grew up a little bit.
You did.
You did.
No, you did, and I think too as well your spiritual maturity too as well, because you can recognize, you know, that ain't for me, and that's a beautiful thing.